They are meant to keep you contained when you enter. I'm gonna say that again because I pretty much just explained to you what entertainment is. You just say it backwards. It's meant to keep you contained when you enter. I turned on YouTube the other day because I don't have basic. I mean, I do have basic cable, but I don't watch it, right? My basic cable comes with my smart TV. It came with it. A few channels. I just watch YouTube. So I turned on my YouTube the other day, right? And an ad came up. Soon as I turned on my YouTube, it was on an ad for the NBA 2K25. Now, usually the video will play, even if it's an ad, because this was like a 3-minute ad maybe. It'll play for like 30 seconds, a few seconds, and then it'll go away until you click on the video. No, this whole ad played, and I've never in my years of having YouTube seen that happen. Which means they're really trying to push this video game onto the masses. And you have to realize, man, that video games are just a distraction. They really are. I feel like once you hit the legal age where you can work a job, you need to be working a job. But you have a lot of kids that once were like iShow Speeds, play video games all day. Until one day, they blew up because of the antics. The yelling, the screaming, the acting like a damn fool, to where you were entertaining to other young kids. And then the beast came to you with an offer. You accepted the offer to push a certain agenda, to stay relevant and become even bigger. That's how it went. But you have a lot of grown men that are sitting in their grandparents' basement, sitting in their mom's basement, and they're playing video games all day, yelling and screaming at the TV, yelling and screaming at the video game, arguing, cussing at people, threatening people from different parts of the country, different parts of the world that they don't even know, over a video game. Now, you have some men, some women that are actually making money off of playing video games. My attack is not on those people. My attack is for the people that are sitting there and you're playing video games all day, every day. You're not making money from it, not enough money to do anything to live off of it, but video games are consuming your life. They're consuming your life. You have a lot of dudes that are keeping DoorDash drivers rich, keeping Wise Chips rich, keeping Frito-Lays rich, keeping Cheetos, Doritos, keeping Pepsi, Coca-Cola rich, keeping pizza places rich, keeping Chinese food places rich. Because they're sitting on their behind and they're playing these video games. They're so locked in, they're too lazy, they don't want to cook. They can't get away from the game long enough to cook them a meal. So they rather order in. There was this one dude I was buying weed from for a little bit of time, right? And every time, I swear, every time I bought weed from him, he came to the car with the gaming headphones on. He was like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a game right now. You know how sick that is? How sick and sad that is that you can't turn off the game, pause the game, to go sell some weed real quick, to go run a play. And he's not the only one. There's many. There are many men, because he's a grown man. I'm sorry. Once you hit the age of 21 and over, you are considered a grown man. You should not, video games should not be consuming your life like that. You have kids, you have men that are swatting people. And if you don't know what swatting is, that's sending the police to your home. Sending the police to your home, saying there was a bomb threat or domestic violence or a shooting or something like that going on. Yes. You have people that are actually doing this over video games. Stress level rising, emotions rising over video games. Like I said, man, people literally screaming at the top of their lungs, cussing out people, calling people all kinds of names they wouldn't even call a stranger to their face. These are strangers. These are strangers people be playing with online, talking to. And the disrespectful stuff they say, they would never say to that person to their face. The video games got them sucked in, man. They got them sucked in. And like I said, man, once you're 16, 17, you're at the legal age to work. You need to get a job. You need to work a job. And some, maybe even you watching this, some people, maybe you watching this, have discipline when it comes to video games. You could play the video game for an hour, 2 hours, and that's it. You cut it off. You limit yourself. You still are productive. You still are getting things done. You still are working on your business. You still are doing your homework if you're in school still. You still are spending time with your family, having dinner with your family. You still are spending time with your girlfriend. You still make time for the boys to link up with the boys. Video games are not consuming your life. For some people. But for most people, it's sick and it's sad. I had a dude as a roommate one time. And I knew him for a few years, man. All he did was play video games. That is literally all he did. We worked together. He was a dishwasher. I was a waiter at the job. He was a dishwasher. And whenever he wasn't working, I swear, God is my witness, this dude was playing video games. He was either playing video games or he was getting high while playing video games, or just playing video games. Or if not playing video games, watching movies, watching horror movies, or some type of weird movie. But video games was this dude's life. Video games, they make you stupid. They make you stupid. They keep you simple-minded. Video games, they don't make you think, man. And that is the whole point. That's why YouTube is working with EA Sports or the creator of 2K. And they played that whole ad without you having to click on it to hear the whole ad, to watch the whole ad. They don't want you to think. We are in serious times right now. Look what's going on with the election. Look what's going on with the economy. Look what's going on with the immigrants coming in. You got Spanish gangs, I think it is in a part of Texas right now, that is causing mayhem in a part of Texas to the point where they got to hire a whole separate police squad, interrogation squad, or undercover squad to take these dudes down, to keep an eye on these dudes, to surveillance these dudes. But they pushing video games. There is nothing positive about these NBA players, man, because they love pushing basketball. They love pushing NFL. I'm gonna talk about NBA and NFL because those are the two video games for sure I know a lot of dudes make money off of. They play other people online for money. They want to push this stuff heavy. But these NFL players, these NBA players, they don't care. They don't care that there's tons of kids that sit on their behind all day and just play video games. They don't care that the economy sucks right now. They don't care that people are battling on who to vote for if they actually want to go out and vote. I seen a clip where somebody interviewed Angel Reese and they talked to her about Kamala Harris and what she thought about Kamala Harris. And she said, I haven't had the time to look into politics, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, bull crap. Bull freaking crap. You don't know nothing about politics? You don't know about Kamala Harris? You don't know about Donald Trump? Come on, man. But see, this is the thing. NBA players, NFL players, sports players, they don't get paid to talk about politics. They get paid just to play the game, just to run up and down the court, just to run up and down the field. I don't know if you recall that time, I forget that news anchor lady. There was a white, I believe blonde news anchor lady that said something about LeBron. LeBron was talking about politics. He said something about something. She said, shut up and dribble. Just type in shut up and dribble LeBron in YouTube and I guarantee you it'll come up. They don't want to hear what you have to say about politics and sports. That's not what you get paid for. You got to realize, man, these news anchors, they're in cahoots with EA Sports. They're in cahoots, man. The media, sports, Hollywood is all in cahoots. It's all ran by the same people. So when that lady said, LeBron, shut up and dribble, she knew that she could say that and nothing would happen to her and she could get away with it because she knows that the people who run the media and the people who run the sports are all one and the same. And she knows that NBA players don't really care about politics. That's why she said, shut up and dribble. We don't want to hear you talk about that. Because we know damn well that you really don't care. You're not doing nothing for anybody in your community, where you're from. In the hood where you're from Akron, where you're from. You're not doing nothing for those people there. But yeah, man, video games, man. Video games are for losers. I stopped playing video games years ago. Because there's no substance in video games. And there's tons of shooting games. They want kids to be comfortable with shooting people young, man. They want them to get comfortable early, bright and early, get comfortable with shooting somebody. And then you as a grown person, this is what always happens. You have people that have the knowledge and that know better, And I know right from wrong when they say, man, it's just a video game. I'm not going to shoot nobody in real life. It's just a video game. Well, you got to understand, man, these adolescents are young and impressionable when kids are in their adolescence. These younger kids are young and impressionable. They soak up stuff like sponges. They're easily influenced. And then when you have ops, all these ops, which I didn't have when I was younger, all these ops, you're going to be quick to pick up a gun. You're going to be quick to do what you saw in a video game, what you did in a video game, and not think about the consequences until after we are sitting in that cell. So just because you know better and just because you're not easily influenced, don't think that the next person or the younger people around you aren't, because they are. There's tons of them. That's all this generation is. All this generation is followers. That's all this generation is. That's why if one young kid sees that another young kid is making money off playing video games, and he already plays video games for fun, he's like, oh, I want to do it too. I could get paid doing something that I enjoy doing, having fun, not realizing that his life is slipping away. He's given all his life and his time and energy to the video games, to EA Sports, to 2K and NFL. Because that's all you're doing, man. We don't have 24 hours in a day. We only have 12 hours in a day. Sometimes less than that, depending on how what time you wake up and when you start your day. So yeah, man. You can go through a whole day, a whole 12, 13 hours, a whole 10, 9, 8 hours of playing a video game. Your whole day's done. You're like, man, I didn't get nothing done today. I was super unproductive. Because that's what video games do. They leave you unproductive. You get so used to seeing those images on the screen, you don't even want to interact with normal people. You don't even want to play the game with people who come over and play the game. You just want to play online now. You just want to stream. You just want to go online. You just want to talk smack to people online. And then it's like I said, when I was talking about the snacks, man, and the DoorDash and ordering stuff, you are keeping DoorDash drivers rich, man. Well, you should be out DoorDashing. Instead of you sitting on your behind playing video games all day, go out there and get it, man. There are DoorDashers that are hustling, man, that are making good money, man, that are making 6 figures a year. Yes, I've talked to a few. Man. They've showed me their bank accounts. They didn't have to, but they did. They were transparent. There are DoorDashers out there that are hustling. They are riding around there getting it. They are riding there getting it. Like 2 Chainz said. But the legal way, not the illegal way. You should be doing it too. Instead of keeping them rich by keep ordering DoorDash because you're too lazy. Because you stuck in the video game. You suck in the video game. Now your health is at risk. You done risked your health now because you done spent a month and turned to 2 months and turned to 3 months. But you're sitting on your behind playing video games as soon as you come from work, as soon as you come from school. Because that's what happens, man. You have a lot of dudes that have a job. They work and then they come straight home and they play their video game. So you'll be stuck working for somebody for longer than you should be instead of starting your own business. That's what it's all about. You don't want to keep working for somebody else, keeping them rich. You want to learn and you want to grow from it. Learn and grow. Learn because you work from this person. You understood the establishment. You understood how they started their business, how they grew their business because you're working for them. You understand the ins and outs. Now grow. Now that I learned from you, now that I learned how you did it, now it's time for me to grow and do it on my own. I may not want to get a fast food business or restaurant business. Maybe I want to go into something else. Selling something else, man. Whatever it is you want to sell. Whatever other business you want to open. But you learn. Now you growing. Now you grow. You grew. It's time for you to do your own thing. No, man. People want to be stuck working for somebody because you want to come straight home and play video games or jump on a video game. And again, your health is at risk. You're overweight now. Now you got boobs. Not man boobs. You got actually female boobs now. Your boobs look like female boobs. You look like you could wear a sports bra now at this point. Your stomach, your belly is hanging over your belt buckle. Hanging over your pants. You can barely see your penis now. You're breathing heavy. For you to walk down the steps or up the steps, back with your chips or your soda, or to answer the door from the Chinese man or pizza man, you're out of breath now. All because you've been giving all your time and energy to the video games, man. Instead of getting to the gym, being active. Y'all need to wake up, man. This video game shit is keeping you stupid. It's keeping you lazy. It's keeping you contained like a container. Entertainment. Once you enter these video games, you are contained. Until you decide, until you make a stand, you take a stand and say, listen, I'm only playing a video game for an hour, and then I'm going to get my head in the books. I'm going to read that book I just started. Or I'm going to play the video game for an hour, and then I'm going to link up with my girlfriend. I'm going to play the video game for an hour, and then I'm going to go sit down and have dinner with my parents. I'm not going to have them put the plate outside my door like I'm an inmate, or like soul food, like the selfish uncle in soul food, leaving it at the door. So when a person leaves, then you grab it and shut the door quick and go back to playing your video game. Nah, don't do that. It's got to stop, man. Peace and love. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below.